Hi, my name is you in person, world famous YouTuber, and David Froome is the man standing in front of you in the flesh. And our topic is Brexit. Brexit, a term for the potential or hypothetical departure of the United Kingdom from the European Union. A Brexit is considered a real possibility for the first time in 4 decades. What I also just discovered is that Brexit is just British exit put together. I never realized that until today, and that seems like something that I should know, or that should just be common sense, but I didn't really realize it till today. Anyways, the United Kingdom is created of four different countries, created of England, Northern Ireland, Scotland, and Wales. The kingdom was formed in 1707 and was independent until 1973, when the United Kingdom joined the European Community, which will be changed to the European Union in 1993. The United Kingdom never adopted the currency of the European Union, called the euro, but instead stayed with their currency, the pound. It was not changed because polls showed the United Kingdom did not want to adopt the euro. This was a problem because this was a prerequisite of joining. We were able to keep the pound by creating the Maastricht Treaty, and so the pound stayed. Citizens of the United Kingdom have always wanted the United Kingdom to leave the European Union since they have joined it and become independent once again. Just like many countries within the actual United Kingdom, such as Scotland, have wanted to leave the United Kingdom. Scotland had their own referendum to leave the United Kingdom back in 2014. That did not go through because of a close vote, but is very likely to come back the next couple of years, and this time they will most likely leave. Because of the outcome of Brexit, it is very likely that Scotland will leave the United Kingdom because that was just kind of the final push of Scotland wanting to become independent because they did not want to leave the European Union. So because they left, they will most likely leave the United Kingdom and then join the European Union once again. And that will probably happen in the next couple of years with another Scottish referendum. It did not become a reality of the United Kingdom leaving the European Union until recent years. It is not until the 2015 election that David Cameron, who is once again running as Prime Minister, said that if he was elected, the country would have a referendum to leave the European Union. David Cameron was re-elected that year, and on June 23, 2016, the Brexit vote was held. The referendum had a 72.2% turnout, with over 33.5 million people voting. The vote ended up being a 51.9 to 48.1% for leaving the European Union. But the vote was decided by the pensioners, or the older generation. This being because they did not need some of the perks of staying in the European Union. The younger generation wanted to stay because they were able to travel easily around Europe and work in other countries that were within the European Union. The older generation had already retired, so they did not need the perks of being able to work in other European countries. In a survey done by The Independent, 21% of people below the age of 26 voted for Brexit, compared with a 69% of people over the age of 65 that voted to leave. This is unfair because it will be the younger generations that will have to deal with the repercussions and the ripples what leaving the European Union will do to the country's economics and political status. It is also said that a lot of it mattered with the national identity. Where the older you got, the more likely it was that you would call yourself from the country you are from, not British. For example, if I was born in England and someone asked me where I was from, I would say England. I would say that I was English and not British. And those who said that their country were more likely to want to leave the European Union. The same reason as in the Scottish referendum, a lot of the population that wanted to leave were more wanting to do it for national identity and for because they were intense patriots of their country. My family and I all have British citizenship, so when we would travel to Europe, it made it a lot easier for us to travel, and especially for my dad who goes to Europe a lot for business. It takes a lot less time for him. I would vote to stay, like the majority of youth, because of the benefits within the EU, because I would like to travel when I'm done school, and now it is a lot harder for me to do that because now I would just have my British citizenship and not my European traveling citizenship. This will have a negative effect because it will be the younger generation that will have to deal with the repercussions of the Brexit outcome and not the old people, because by the time everything starts rolling around, they're all going to be retired and it's not really going to matter to them. Anyways, Froome here is going to talk about all of the pros and cons and the outcome and the future of the United Kingdom. So take it away, buddy.